To the genuine ones with almost intentions, actually hope all is well in your end. And actually have that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey, or said that you didn't have potential. Hope you're safe, and I say that respectfully. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process. Today is currently July 29th, 2025, and it's currently 4:51 p.m. I hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real until it's your household. But when it's not your household, respect your neighbor, and I say that respectfully, especially when they're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing. I say that respectfully. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully, with no misintentions. We ain't the same. My content is not for everyone.
No, that's the shit, though, me, goddammit. No need to send me the fucking evil eye.
No, that's really the shit, though, man. I never understood this in the day. You decide to be part of someone's narrative. You bully them, disrespect them, or whatever the case may be, however the fuck you feel in the background. Someone is not entertainment to you, someone is not for you. Bitch, why did you sit in the evil eye? Oh! And then you project the hate train towards an innocent person that didn't have to hurt you. Or go against you. With malicious intentions, like at your free will, we ain't the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions when someone says you don't have potential. I'm not your general respect, my content is not for everybody. Being authentic is not a crime. I love to talk about love, and I say that respectfully. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. What's up, butterfly? Not only did you have a swag towards you, but that mental health, hold on one second, it was actually truly stable this day. In days moving forward, because you actually allowed yourself to heal, overcoming trauma and pain, still being patient with time and day. You prayed to go within one day when you least expected. Thought it was overlooked, but God was never rejecting you when it comes to your mental health, because God made it stronger when you least expected. Folks didn't know how to respect you, protect you, love you properly. The physical pain was real when someone didn't know how to keep it real, pouring into you, even on your rainy days, all because of the fact that you had to let go, because that unconditional love, what you thought was real love, almost shortchanged you. You found you to love you when you least expected in a blindsided situation. You grew boundaries when it comes to growth and maturing, acting your body, but they would never understand elevation. It was one day during your journey you prayed to go within, asking for God to send an angel into your life, only to realize the hold on one second, divine timing actually works. They said God not real, but God's been keeping it real with you when it comes to hold on one second, God protecting your mental health. They would never understand how God was actually showing you favor. It was obstacles. Certain folks would never understand how you picked yourself up to understand God was actually holding favor. When it comes to your faith, they can relate to. Hold on one second. Even when the devil tried to discourage you, you had your next door neighbor, different tax brackets trying to humble you. It'd be the train of thought for me coming from poverty and pain. Even if you didn't, they would never understand elevation hits different going within. You almost lost yourself in that chapter, but that testimony actually started within you. It was days you didn't know how to love you, but you truly found you. When you least expected, that chapter hits different because they would never understand what it took for you to show up for you that day. You know, confidence is different. It was days it wasn't even within you. You was just walking around with a mask, but hold on one second, you wasn't trying to mislead yourself with pain another day, only to realize that hold on one second, you found you to love you. That unconditional love allows you to feel it was beautiful within, to choose you. I love myself, now that in my life. I love myself, now that in my life. And being authentic, who would have known? Finding peace within when God brought you balance to show that you was worthy. I may not make sense to the average person, but pretending, hold on one second, being authentic, couldn't do so. Always be yourself when someone says you ain't got potential. Yeah, you whack and you corny to the average person, but fitting in, nah. You just knew how to respect your neighbor, not to hurt them. He be the train of thought from where we ain't the same. Never had hate in your vein. Hey, butterfly. It was days you was dealing with insecurity problems. Didn't feel beautiful within. Hold on one second. Certain folks will never understand your vision, because when they look at you, they feel like you got it all together. But they didn't know what you was going through personally behind closed doors to understand that weather. But you found you to realize the hold on one second, I couldn't lose myself because of that unhealthy relationship. You had mommy and daddy issues, but hold on 1 second. That confidence actually allows you to believe that, hold on 1 second, I could choose myself to truly pour into me, even when they shortchanged me or their vocabulary. They didn't protect me, love you. Everybody's book of life ain't the same when it comes to elevation, when it comes to growth and maturing. Because that energy is different when you start to pour into you. When you thought that certain folks was the part of your journey, only was you had to relate to you, to trust you when it came to your word. You couldn't keep folks' words at the end of it because you wasn't trying to get discouraged because you know how it feels to lose you. Only realize that, hold on 1 second, God was really showing up for you. You ain't have to worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When God fixed your crown, only to realize that God allowed you to heal that open wound that was really holding you down. But it allows you to feel why pain was real. Letting go, you wasn't running from, hold on 1 second, that reflection is different. Even when the devil tried to discourage you. It be a train of thought for me. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. But you truly had potential when you least expected. How change was on the way. Even when you got lost in your words, you was far from slow, stupid, and retarded. Because God gave you balance when it comes to your vocabulary. Understanding unconditional love started with you. And how all the right people that was truly for you, they see you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. They didn't have the energy harvest off your energy all project spoke towards you. Good day, bad day, misunderstand day. Destiny swiping wasn't part of their vocabulary when they knew how to respect you regardless of your tags bracket between a thought for me. Who would have knew that last relationship, when it came to toxic pain, trauma and pain that discouraged you that day, that chapter was over for good? Because the love of your life walked into your life to show you that, hold on 1 second, I'm going to love you right the first time around, and God didn't tell a lie. Someone didn't have to manipulate God to love you right. Only to realize unconditional love was real. Someone truly keeping it real, wasn't wearing the mask to mislead you with pain. God gave you access to better days ahead when you least expected. When it comes to boundaries, hold on 1 second, that ain't just different when it comes to maturing. Whether in the storm they come relate to. Who would have knew true love wasn't complicated? Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Someone sees you, someone hears you, someone respects you, someone never overlooks you. You know that vocabulary is different. When someone says, I want to get to know you emotionally, I want to mentally get to know you, not to play with your mind game. You know what I'm saying? Play mind manipulation games with you. Because someone could play games with you all day long, but not to do you wrong. It'd be a train of thought for me. Play a board game or two, but they wasn't trying to abuse you. That energy is different when it comes to maturing. Someone allows you to get in tune with your inner child, being your authentic self. Hold on 1 second. You actually had a personality that certain folks couldn't relate to, but someone actually knew how to make you smile. Someone didn't have to discourage you. Someone truly knew how to respect you. Someone fell in love with who you was at the end of the day, and you didn't have to switch up, and y'all both was on the same page when it comes to unconditional love. Someone loving you right the first time around, and God didn't tell a lie. When divine timing actually works in not malicious intentions, in mysterious ways. The energy is different. How your past try to spin the block today, what their malicious intentions having as. But God said lust doesn't live in your reality when it comes to your future today. Because true love is not built off of lust, spell work, or trauma and pain. And I say this respectfully because someone actually walked into your life to truly show you why you don't communicate with the past self vision of yourself, something that you wasn't running from, but it allows you to heal, to understand that open wound was truly real. Because God allowed you to fulfill that wound with peace. It was fulfilled with love in you and pouring into you. Understanding your reflection while you looked in the mirror. Hold on 1 second. You was beautiful. To understand your confidence while you believed in your faith. Only to realize, hold on 1 second. You may get lost in your words certain days, but the love of your life truly got your back. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They wasn't trying to hurt you mentally, physically, emotionally, make you unavailable. That ain't just different to shortchange you of, hold on 1 second, your mental health. I may not make sense to the average person, but having a beautiful heart, you never switched up. You always prayed for someone to truly walk into your life, not to pretend, only to realize someone truly knew how to keep it real to go within.
No, that's a train of me. Finally!
No, it's straight though for me. You ever prayed for somebody, and when they finally walk into your life,
They didn't have to. The devil was not a lie. The devil was not a lie.
Because the devil wasn't showing up. It wasn't the enemy at the end of the day. When it comes to my content, I work alone. Regards to what next door neighbor, any tax brackets try to blackmail me against me, I work alone when it comes to my creativity, and I say that respectfully. But meanwhile, back at the ranch. Now everything changed off for me. How someone could truly walk into your life and not play mind manipulation games with you, but someone can truly show you why you truly are blossoming. You know, someone is cheering you on up close in person, behind closed doors. You know that remedy is different. And I don't mean no disrespect. It's like a record that's not outdated. But hold on 1 second. It truly allows you to feel that. Hold on 1 second. Memories are real. But healthy habits became even more realer. A future so true. Someone truly loving you. Only to realize, hold on 1 second. God never overlooked you. God know what you dealt with when it came in your past. Only to realize the hold on 1 second. Toxic behavior don't live here today. It was your norm once upon a time, but it's not part of your future because God didn't tell a lie when you told God to heal you that day.
No, Anthony Jacob, I gotta go. No, for real, I gotta go.
Always be yourself with no malicious intent. And I say that respectfully. Real love is not complicated. And being emotionally available for the right person, regardless if it's a marriage or not, it takes two people to show up. And true love is not based off of lust. True love is not based off of spell work. True love is not based off of disrespecting somebody and trying to project a hate crime towards them or trying to humiliate somebody when you want to have your cake and eat it too. I say this respectfully. My conscience is not for everybody. You won't understand my point of view because you're not for me, and that's okay. I never begged anybody to like my content. I never begged anybody to subscribe. If you're for me, you're for me with no malicious intentions. The devil's a lie. You can send that evil eye back to center, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. Always be yourself. Just because someone walked into your life and disturbed your peace when it came to that chapter in your life, that moment, they may have abused you emotionally, physically, made you feel like you wasn't even worthy of pouring into you. You didn't even believe in love again. You are worthy of someone walking into your life and loving you right the first time around. You know how when you first start talking to somebody, it wasn't an act. It wasn't a script. Someone saw you, heard you, and respected you. And someone actually meant what they said, regardless to what their upbringing was. Someone truly can have good intentions. Everybody's not the same when it comes to that vocabulary. Because someone truly walks into your life and they willing to treat you right, they're not trying to project pain. All they want to do is bring you peace to protect your mental health and be on the same page. If someone's having a good or bad day, they're able to express that to you. If someone is having a discouraging moment, they're able to express that to you without hurting you mentally, physically, emotionally, making you feel like, hold on 1 second, what am I doing today? True love is not supposed to hurt, and you are deserving of healthy love. You had that beautiful heart so long, and you are worthy for someone to truly bring you balance, to acknowledge that you are worthy, someone pouring into you. I don't mean no disrespect, that my content is not for everyone. It's some people that don't deserve to be in a relationship, and I say that respectfully. It's some people that don't deserve to be in a marriage because they're not ready for it. But my content is not for everyone. It's certain people that just need to just be single and they not be in a relationship at all because they don't know how to be in a relationship or they just don't want to be in a relationship. It's some people that's okay without being married. It's some people that's okay without not having children.
No, Anthony Jacob, I gotta go.
Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and healthy love is real. Someone can truly walk into your life and treat you right the first time around. They can. Sometimes folks get into relationships and it's only that one person that's always showing up sometimes when it's supposed to be two. Because certain folks are still wet behind the ears and they want to have the cake and eat it too, or they feel like, you know what, I'm not ready to fulfill those needs that you're asking for. And only for them to realize, hold on 1 second, I had a real one by my side this whole entire time. All the lies I told myself that day. That's how you felt. Because when you have somebody good by your side, the last thing that you want to do is fumble a blessing and only realize, hold on 1 second, why would you want to be someone's lesson? In life, we do learn lessons, but when healthy love walks into your life, be mindful and wise when taking that person's kindness for weakness. Because what they can't gain back is those days where you broke their heart, or those moments where you discouraged them and made them feel insecure about their self. And I say that respectfully. I don't mean no disrespect, but my content is not for everybody. The same way you want someone to show up for you and respect you, someone wasn't looking to be your mother or your father. Someone was looking to love you. Someone was looking to be your peace. Meet you halfway when it came to that relationship or even marriage. Respect's a two-way street. True love is not manipulation. And be mindful and wise when manipulating God and said, hey, well, God brought me into your life and you can't even meet someone halfway. You start pouring into somebody the first 2, 3, 4 months or whatever the case may be, and then you sit there and try to switch up on somebody and talk about, hold on 1 second, God brought me into your life. God did not bring somebody into your life to discourage them or to hurt them. And especially when someone did the inner healing and they allowed you in. Leave innocent people alone if you're not mentally ready for long-term relationships. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and it's currently July 29th, 2025. It is currently 5:07 p.m. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. Stop the violence. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. And folks pick and choose who they want to bully with malicious intentions. It doesn't matter someone's household, they had a one-family household, two-family household, because folks pick and choose who they want to project a hate crime to. Folks pick and choose who they want to discourage the cycle of their free will. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because of the fact that someone is dealing with insecurity problems, someone doesn't feel loved or respected or whatever the case may be, and they want to control the narrative of someone else's life. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Stop the violence. You may not agree to what I say. There's no need for you to send an evil lie. There's no need for you to sit here and watch me and project a hate crime towards me or have malicious intentions trying to get me locked up and putting me in the sideboard. Hold on 1 second, because we are not the same. I know how to respect my neighbor. I don't hack folks' devices. I don't gang stalk folks. I don't project spell towards people. And I don't energy harvest all people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I damn sure don't have to destiny swipe with anybody because I have my own anointings. And I'm far from a copycat. And I never signed up for nobody's contract. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. And I always have. When someone says you don't have potential, never give up on choosing you. You matter, you're worthy. When God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I'm far from a hater. It don't run through my vein. I know I respect my neighbor. You can't weather your own storm. When right people walk into your life, they don't look at you like competition. They don't project spell towards you. They don't got malicious intentions like it's your free will. Regardless if they came from poverty and pain or not. Respect's a two-way street, and I say that respectfully. How folks be trying to humble you, trying to discourage you, trying to take credit for your creativity so they could dumb you down and paint you out to be the villain in their story. But hold on 1 second, that favor hits different. We may not pray the same, but the elevation only allowed me to see. Only was the hold on 1 second, I wasn't trying to lose myself because you trying to project a storm in my life when I ain't have to do me wrong. The pretended hold on 1 second, I wasn't wearing a mask when it comes to unconditional love, something that you can relate to with self-confidence. Every train of thought for me. How folks see that you could believe in people they can relate to. They see that you stepping out on faith. They had to project a hate train because you was truly all being authentic. I love myself, now the dim my light. I love myself, now the dim my light. Being authentic is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. What your norm is at the end of the day, that's your norm. But I ain't have to have malicious intentions towards my neighbor to do you wrong. I just knew how to respect my neighbor. It's disgusting to see how when someone speaks up for themselves and after someone humiliates someone or disrespected somebody, and when they speak up for themselves, they dead ass wrong. Until it's your narrative at the end of the day, then you want someone to have sympathy for you. When someone didn't have to create a hate train towards you. All they was doing was speaking up for themselves and keep it real. Folks were up and down that you talking about like a bad habit. It be the train of thought for me. When someone threatens your life that nobody's going to believe you, always speak up for yourself. And I say that respectfully. People pick and choose who can speak on certain topics when it comes to God, healing, trauma, and pain, let alone justice within a community. Stop the violence. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. And I always have from day one. Regardless who's in the background, any next door neighbor, any tax bracket trying to blackmail me against me when it comes to my creativity, I'm far from a copycat. I'm truly authentic. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Never get discouraged because someone's having an identity crisis or someone has lack of self-esteem issues at the end of the day, and they try to get you locked to put you in the sideboard, try to discourage you, to disrespect you at the end of the day. Always be yourself and no malicious intentions. When you start speaking about God or spirituality, they pick and choose who they want to get locked up, put in the sideboard, and sit there and say that something's mentally wrong with you. It be the train of thought for me. You got folks talking about healing. You got folks talking about justice. You got folks talking about weightlifting and how to lose weight and stuff. Like, people pick and choose who they want to bully. It be the train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not a crime to be authentic. And I work alone when it comes to my creativity, and I do not live in fear, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the violence. You made it right, all them you like, go you, neighbor, all them you like. Stop the violence. Always be yourself. I do not worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I work with my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God, with no malicious intentions. That's how I pray. I don't pray against my neighbor. I pray for my neighbor with no malicious intentions. I don't send my neighbor to evil eye. If you're not for me, I stay in my lane. I know how to respect my neighbor regardless to what I got going on. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. We are not the same. Always be yourself. I'm not easy on respect. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.